Alright, I ran into that problem where you try to take out this cross pin and it breaks. So they make this special tool that can get in here and drill, and then you put an extractor in it. I don't really feel like spending the money on that. So what I did was I took the bolt that broke, and I'm basically going to duplicate that kit with stuff I have laying around. So I took the bolt that broke and I drilled a hole in it so it can act as a guide for the drill. And so that'll thread in there, and that'll act as a guide. And what I did was went ahead and took the cap off so I had room to get a drill in here. I have this flexible piece that goes on a drill. So we'll be able to put a drill bit on that and then feed it in through the guide and drill a hole in the broken part of the bolt. And having that cap off is like part of the big deal. And so yeah, I'll use one of these little bits and then use that as a guide and drill out that pin that's broke. Hopefully if all goes well, I'll take this back out once the hole's in, and I'll be able to put an extractor in there and twist it out, and then I can get this pin out that holds it. Yeah, getting the hole in there wasn't the easiest thing, so we'll see how well it works. It's pretty centered for the most part, but getting it started was kind of hard, so the side looks kind of weird. And I'm using a 5/16 on this bolt. I believe 8mm will fit it also, but I've always had bad luck with that. The 5/16 fits it way better. I'll probably just take a measurement. Once I get a certain amount in, then I know I have enough room to get a bite on it with the extractor. The first time I measured this, I got 9/16, so I'm just going to basically monitor that, and then I'll know when I get a difference. And then this is all hooked up to the drill, and I'm probably going to get a stronger drill in a second, but you see this gets the idea across. I ended up swapping bits on this, and the new bit definitely worked a little better. So I'll remeasure. I know I at least got close to 3/16 in, which maybe I want a little bit more, but I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna maybe take it apart and see if I can see in there and see how well it drilled. I do have a little bit of a hole in there. You don't want to break that, so you don't want it too shallow of a hole because you want the extractor to be able to go in and bite. But you don't want it too long because you don't want to necessarily weaken the end of that a bunch. That's pretty good. I'm happy with how centered it is. I guess I'm just going to play around with this a little bit more and see what happens. Well, I just stuck the extractor in there to see if I could get it to bite, and then I felt it unthreading. So I'm unthreading it right now to see if it'll work. Yep, there we go. Boom, got it out. Yeah, it's kind of like what people are saying online. It's just like the last thread or two is where it breaks. So, like, it's not much holding it in. So I was surprised how easy it came out. But yeah, if you have one of these things and like an extractor set laying around, it's definitely worth the time to just drill out the broken piece and make your own kit, basically. Otherwise, I mean, if you have to go out and buy this and buy that extractor set, you're probably looking around the same amount of money, if not more. But when you're done, this is universal and those are universal, so it could actually add up to helping you more in the future with other stuff. So yeah, so this chuck was another little thing that we needed to work with this attachment. What's cool about this one is if you break this bit by chance, you could just go get another simple bit and then use this setup. You don't have to go get a specialty bit. Yeah, I'm just happy I got this out, and we're just with stuff I had laying around. So, all right, talk to you guys later.